Hello, welcome back. Welcome to a new year, actually. Not just welcome back to another video, welcome to 2019. How was everyone's holidays? Also, welcome to all of the new people who are joining us here. Thank you so much. And I'm excited to be here and start out a bunch of new fun videos for the new year. Yeah, December was crazy for me. It was a challenge, definitely trying to get that many videos out, edited, filmed, just trying to get that all done. It was a crazy task, but I was actually really proud of myself that I was able to do it, and it was a big learning curve, but I think we got through it. We got through December, and here we are, new year, ready to get started and try out a ton of fun new makeup. So that being said, in today's video, we're not trying out new makeup, we're trying out old makeup that I wanted to try before and kind of forgot about in the madness that was December. Also, my package did not arrive until super late in the month, so there just wasn't enough time to film, edit, all that fun stuff. So here we are in January, finally testing out my December BoxyCharm. And actually, we're not even testing these things out because I haven't opened this yet. Yep, yeah, that hasn't been opened. I'm wearing the things from the November BoxyCharm on my face. So we're gonna do kind of like we've done before in the past. We're doing a review on the November BoxyCharm, and then we are opening and talking about all of the things that came in the December box. Yeah, I know it's late, but case it all, here we are in January testing out items from the November BoxyCharm and finally opening the December BoxyCharm. I actually did just get an email this morning from BoxyCharm that my January box was already on the way, and I was like, oh, should I wait and just film them all together? And then I was like, nope, I've done that before. We're gonna like try to stick on a better schedule and not just make these like videos super long and crazy. So that being said, let's just jump into it right now. Okay. So the theme for the November BoxyCharm, I know, November, was Gold Digger, which I think is a really cute idea. I liked the way that they promoted, you know, women in business, female empowerment, all that fun stuff. I thought that was really awesome. So I actually kind of liked this box. I liked the theme, and spoiler alert, I kind of liked most of the products that we got in here. So let's go ahead and just jump into it and get started with the first product. So what I have on my eyes today, actually it was a lot of eye products. There were 3 eye products in here. Well, 4 if you count the brushes. So it's basically a lot of stuff for the eyes and then glitter. Which, you know what, I don't have a problem with. Stuff for the eyes and glitter is always a good combination for me, so I'm okay with that. But let's just go ahead and get started with the first product. So the first thing that we have in the box is the Ace Beauty Grandiose Eyeshadow Palette. So this retails for $24. It is a warm tone eyeshadow palette, which we all know is my favorite, and there are 8 shades in here. There are 4 matte as well as 4 shimmer shades. Your new Grandiose palette has all you need to create unlimited eye looks. These eyeshadows were carefully milled and pressed to deliver intense pigmentation and easy blending. In the palette, we have the shades Jasmine, Clove, Myrtle, Cinnamon, Patchouli, Rose, Poppy, and Primrose. So for me, I do really enjoy these colors, and for this eye look, I used every color in here except for this red shimmer shade called Rose. Now, Rose is not really quite as shimmery as some of the other shimmer shades in the palette. Oops. So there we go. I was like, which finger did I use? So as you can see, here's 3 of the shimmers swatched. So Rose, of course, in the middle, and then we have Myrtle and Primrose. And so you can see how Myrtle and Primrose are a lot more reflective. Well, Rose is very creamy, it blends nicely, it's very pigmented, it just doesn't have that same kind of metallic reflectiveness as the other shimmer shades in this palette. So I just didn't use it for today's look, but it does perform well. So for this eyeshadow look, I started with this kind kind of coral pink shade called Clove, and I basically used that just in my crease and on my brow bone to kind of stamp out the shape of the eye look that I wanted for today. And then I took the color Cinnamon, which is this really beautiful brown, like warm brown color, and blended that into the crease and on the, especially focusing on the outer edge of the eye to really build up the color and intensity. And then I took a little bit of Poppy and used that to just build up the intensity on the outer edge of the eye as well. I used Patchouli to blend out the edges on the top. I really like Patchouli. It's a very nice creamy matte color. It's not too stark white, so I think it blends really nicely on my skin tone. I then took a little bit of glitter glue, patted that all over the eye, and then I went into Myrtle first, which is this really beautiful copper shimmer, and tapped it all over the eye, and then topped it with a little bit of Primrose, which is this really beautiful gold, to kind of blend the two shades together and kind of create this like goldy copper brown color. I didn't want to do just copper, I didn't want to do just gold, so I mixed them together and used them both. After I went ahead and finished up the rest of my face, I came back in and I used Poppy and just tapped this on the lower lash line, and I blended it out using a little bit of Cinnamon. And then I finished off the look with a little bit of Jasmine, which is this light champagne shimmer shade, hitting both the inner corner as well as under the brow bone. So that was everything for this eyeshadow look. It was really quite simple. I like the palette. I think the colors actually do blend very well. The shimmers have really nice lasting power to them. I haven't noticed any creasing or anything as I wear them throughout the day. My only thing is that I just wish that there had been maybe a darker brown in this palette. I just had a little bit of trouble trying to get Cinnamon to build up to be a really dark, rich brown. It's just, as you continue to blend, it kind of blends away, and it's hard to really build up that intensity and the richness of color that you kind of see in the pan. The same goes with Poppy. I mean, the more you blend, it blends very easily, but it just kind of blends away some of the pigmentation and the intensity that I really, really want from the shadows. A lot of times you think as you continue to build up shadows and build up layers, you will kind of add to that intensity and the colors should get darker. I don't find that to be the case. You kind of put it on, it gets slightly darker. It doesn't get quite as dark as I want. So this is not going to be like a smoky eye palette. I think I will keep reaching for this over and over. I really have enjoyed using this. I think this will kind of be a go-to, like, simple, more natural, light makeup day kind of eyeshadow palette, but I do really enjoy it, and I think this is a great addition to the box. Kind of going along with the eyeshadow palette, we also have a brush set. So this is the Luminous brush set from Luxy. You have 4 eye brushes in here, and it retails for $21. The Luxie Luminous Eye Set features 4 synthetic brushes exclusively wrapped for BoxyCharm. So the reason I really love this brush set is because they are so small. I think they're really, really great for doing a lot of like detailed work and getting right into your crease. I normally don't like an angled brush, but I do really like this one. This is the 131, and working this onto my brow bone and into my crease and my brow bone at the same time, and so I really do like this brush. I think the 121 mini tapered brush, it's really nice. It's great for if you have like a really dark color, really getting in the outer V and kind of just like keeping it very detailed where you want to place your color. So I think both of these 2 brushes are great. The other 2 brushes, I don't necessarily think the set needed both. If you take a look, you can see how both of these brushes have a very, very similar shape. So one, yes, this is the 111 mini flat angled, is kind of flat on the top, kind of angled, but it's really not that angled that it looks that different from this guy, which is the 141, which is the round blender. I mean, they just look so similar that I actually would tend to use both of these like interchangeably. They say the 111, the mini flat angled brush, is supposed to be good for blending out harsh lines or for packing on cream products onto your lid, but honestly both of these just end up being inner corner highlight and brow bone brushes. Like both of them, they're just, that's what I use them for, and I use them interchangeably. So I really would have liked to see a different brush style rather than having both of these brushes. These are different enough that I really enjoyed it, so having, you know, maybe the round brush in the set and then swapping out this like kind of flat angled brush for like a definer brush, for like a packing brush, something like that, that I think I would kind of been able to round out this set and get a little bit more use out of them, because yeah, both of these brushes were both very similar. I like this. I don't know that I would necessarily pay $21 for these brushes. The brush set was nice. I don't know. I don't quite get the hype with the Luxie brushes. I think they're nice. I think they're fine. It seems like a good value, especially knowing what kind of the price that you're paying for a Luxie brush is. So overall, I think this was a good value for the box, and I did enjoy using them. The next item for the eyes, this is the Jonteblu Glittering Star Eyeliner, and this retails for $5. Sparkle up your glam with the Jonteblu Glittering Star Eyeliner. This specifically formulated black glitter eyeline pencil glides on smoothly, leaving behind a long-lasting subtle shimmer you'll completely adore. So we have received a number of Jonteblu eyeliners and lip pencils and BoxyCharms in the past, and I have just been kind of like on the fence about them. In general, I find them to be very dry and a little bit difficult with which to work, especially because they are so dry. If you have an eyeliner, I feel like it kind of tugs on my eyelid and can be a little bit painful, but in overall, they tend to work. So I'm kind of like, I don't hate them. I just don't love using them, and I don't really reach for them that often. This has been the first Jonteblu eyeliner that I actually really enjoy. It is, I think it's a different formula than the others because it has this glitter, but it makes it very creamy. It is very black and pigmented. I mean, just look at that. That pigmentation is really, really nice, and I like how this eyeliner actually has like little mini sparkles embedded within it. So I think it's really beautiful, and it does glide on, and it's very, very creamy. It is long wearing. Well, it doesn't really last that long in the inner waterline, but I've never found an eyeliner that actually really works in the waterline like that well, so that's kind of par for the course. But on my upper lash line, I think this lasts a very long time, and I do like the sparkle. I think it adds a little something like extra and exciting. I think it's actually a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed using this. So for $5, you know, it's not like adding a ton of value to the box, but I think it's a nice addition, and I do really like it. Okay, so the last thing we have in the box for the eyes, these are the Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. These are in the style Instaglam, which I think is really cute, and these retail for $14.99. Elevate your eye look with our new Lashaholic lashes. These 100% vegan falsies made from premium silk fibers give your lashes dimension, natural looking length, and volume. As you may or may not know, but I'm kind of a novice when it comes to putting on false eyelashes. I love the way false eyelashes look. I love them, but I have so much trouble putting them on myself. I have fairly long natural lashes that tend to get in the way when I'm trying to put on false lashes, so it can be quite a struggle for me sometimes. And so in my everyday life, I tend to shy away from actually wearing false lashes. I just think it's an extra step that I don't really need. So because I don't do it that often, I don't have a lot of practice with it, it's kind of difficult finding a pair of lashes that go on really easily, but I think these actually could be it for me. So the lash band on these is just thick enough that I have something that I can grab onto, that I can, you know, apply my lash glue to and actually place them on my eye. This lash band is not overly heavy, or these lashes aren't overly heavy, that it feels uncomfortable on my eyes, especially because I tend to like always glue them down weird, and so they get like stuck in the inner corner, which this one is glued down weird, but the lashes themselves are so lightweight that it's not really uncomfortable to wear. So I feel like I would be able to wear these for a very long time, which I like. To be honest, I haven't been wearing them throughout the entire month. I literally just tried them on today. I was going to, but then I was just like, no. So I can't say how long they last or how many wears I'm able to get out of them, but just feeling the actual quality of them as I was applying them, I think they are really nice. So this is a little bit more of a first impression for these lashes, but I do like them, and I think I'm going to check out this brand and see what other lashes they have or what other styles they have. And for only $15, that's not a bad price for like a higher end false lash. So this is something that I think I will definitely be checking out after this box. Finally, for the last item in the box, which also happens to be the most expensive item that we got this month, these are the Cover FX glitter drops, and these are in the shade Nova, and these retail for $44. These ultra concentrated drops of multi-dimensional glitter create a high impact reflective finish that wows. This multi-use glitter can be used alone or under or over makeup or mixed into your foundation or moisturizer for an incredibly luxe glitter effect on the face and body. So I have used the Cover FX glitter drops in the past. I believe, it didn't say this in the description, but I believe this is a new gold shade that was either exclusive to BoxyCharm or was released on BoxyCharm first. And I do really like it. I remember when these came out and they kind of just had more of those like iridescent, kind of like unicorn-esque type of colors. I have some that are kind of white and glittery. I don't remember the shade name. And they are really pretty. So I was excited to see the gold, and I really, really do like this color. I am wearing these today as my highlighters. So when you first kind of start swiping and putting these on, they do come off looking very metallic. But as they tend to dry down, I feel like the glitter aspect of these glitter drops kind of is enhanced, if that makes sense. Because I'm wearing this as my highlighter, which you can kind of see, but the actual like base or like the material or whatever is holding the glitter in place kind of, I think, dissipates as you wear them, and it just becomes more and more and more glittery. And the problem that I have with these and wearing these as like my face highlight is that as that like whatever is holding the glitter in place either dries down or just evaporates, or I don't know what happens to it, the glitter then starts to just move around. Yeah, it just kind of gets everywhere. So I start out by just tapping this on my skin. I take a dropper, put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then using my finger, I just tap, tap, tap this onto the high points of my face, on the, my cheekbones and on my brow bone, and then taking my beauty blender and just kind of blending it in so it's seamless. So I think that looks really, really beautiful. It does not pull up any of the foundation underneath. I put these on after foundation and concealer before I powder. When I first put them on, it's beautiful. I still think it's beautiful. I mean, I can see the glitter, just especially when I go in under like different lighting, like in the bathroom or something, I see the glitter everywhere and it's beautiful. But as it dries down, that glitter just starts to move. So I only put this on the high points of my cheeks and on my brow bone. It's the only place in my face that I put this. But as I go in and put the rest of my makeup on, I powder the rest of my face. I put on, bronzer, contour, and blush. I didn't put any extra highlight on. I can now just see glitter literally all over my face. I just don't understand, like when you have a product like this where the glitter is, supposed to be, encapsulated in this like liquid kind of form, I would think that it should dry down and it should kind of stay. I mean, I think they kind of market these as like an easy way to use glitter, but it still gets everywhere. I mean, it just goes everywhere. And I have experienced this multiple times when I've used it. I have used this product over and over again throughout the month. I want the glitter to just stay where I put it and not move after it dries down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want glitter all over my face, otherwise I would have just like put this everywhere. So I would definitely not recommend mixing this in with your foundation. It's not like the custom enhancer drops from Cover FX, because it does have this very strong glitter presence to it. So if you were to like mix it in with a lotion or a moisturizer and then maybe use it all over the body as like a body glitter, I think that could work really well. It's not the greatest for my uses. Like, I'm not going to use a full body glitter. Like, I never show any skin, so like, what's the purpose, So I would just use this as a liquid highlighter, and it's not my favorite as a liquid highlighter. So this, while it's beautiful and I think it's overall a fairly good quality, except for the fact that glitter gets everywhere, it's just not worth it for me, because like to pay $44 to only use it as a liquid highlighter, I have other liquid highlighters that work better than this because they don't have glitter that just gets everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So this was, for me and my personal uses, this is kind of a pass. It's just something that now will just sit around and I'll use on like a very few occasions throughout the year. It's not going to be a go-to, and I don't think if I was actually paying $44 of my own money for this, I would definitely not be getting my money's worth. So this would have to be a no for me. So overall, the total value of this month's box was $109.98, which is pretty phenomenal, especially if you're only paying, I pay about $19.50 per each box because I'm on the 3-month renewal plan. So that's a really great value. So my personal value for this box was $65.98 if you subtract the cost of the custom enhancer drop. So while you see that, yes, I am still getting my money's worth in that I am only paying about $19.50 and I'm getting $65 worth of product, you can tell how expensive these products are at $44, that it really brings the total value of the box down quite a bit, because I didn't really like these so much. But overall, I think this was a great box. So this is probably one of my favorite boxes that I've gotten definitely recently. There's some boxes that, some of the last couple boxes, like the August box and the October boxes, were kind of like, for me. But this one, I think, kind of redeemed itself, and I really did enjoy the November box. So let's just hope that we can keep this like positive train going as we unbox the December box. So here we go. This is the December box. I've kind of been feeling it. Again, there's always something that I want, and then there's something that I really don't want, and I don't want to jinx it, because if I say like what I don't want, then that's always what I get. So I'm not going to jinx it. So let's just go ahead and open this guy up. My scissors. I have not peeked in here yet. This came a little bit later because I did have to sign up for this separately, because I do get Boxy Luxes. And it took a really long time to get here. Just even all of the boxes, it took a long time. Oh, I think I got what I wanted. Yes. Okay. All right, let's open it up. So here is the inside of the box. The theme for the December box is "'Tis the Season." Oh, I love a good pun. And I love the pink flamingo on here. My mother's favorite animal is pink flamingos, so that's super cute. Super cute. Okay, the first thing I see in here, this is the Pretty Vulgar the Powder Room Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Matte About It. That's really cute. Look at this cute packaging. Isn't that? It's kind of like raised. That's cute. I really do enjoy the Pretty Vulgar packaging. So this retails for $32, and you do get 0.88 ounces of product. So I've recently been trying to like find new powders and kind of expand and try out some new things, because I really just have like the couple that I really like, but I just want to try new. So this is cute. I like the packaging. Might be a little bit pricey, but let's see how it actually performs, and I am so excited. This is the item I really wanted, because I love trying new powders, so I'm excited to have another powder to play with. All right, so the next thing in here, so this is from Tarte. So this is the Tartist Shimmering Lip Paint. So this is a glitter lip. It retails for $20, and I got the shade Instafamous. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, I love that shiny. Oh, that looks really nice. I've never tried one of these before. I've tried a number of lip products from Tarte, so I'm excited to try this new formula. So the next thing I have in here, this is the Cosmedix Detox Charcoal Activated Mask. So I love a good mask, and I really love detoxifying charcoal masks. So I'm excited for this. This is $30. So I'm excited for this. I have not been masking as much as I used to when I was still in California, but I'm excited to get back into it. And like I said, I love a good charcoal detoxifying mask. So I'm really excited to give this one a try. All right, so the next thing I'm seeing in here, this is the Bodyography Lip Liner. Ooh, this is in the color Heatherberry, and this retails for $12 for this lip liner. Ooh, oh, this is a nice color. It's a wooden lip liner, so that's good, because I like wooden lip liners, and eyeliners are kind of my favorite. Let's see what the color looks like. That's a nice color. It's kind of like a mid-tone, like dusty pink, which obviously is one of the colors that I like to go for my lips anyway, so I'm kind of excited for this. The last thing I have in here, this is the Suva Beauty Protege palette. So here is the inside. The Protege palette retails for $34. Wow, that's kind of pricey. I've never tried anything from Suva Beauty before. Like, have you guys? Do you know anything about it? Yeah, I really don't know anything about Suva Beauty. I think this looks really pretty. This I'm excited to give it a try. Alright, so that is everything that I got in the December box. I know my January box is going to be arriving shortly, so I will be using these products like literally every day to give them a fair shot and review them before I get my January box and I'm able to unbox it. Well, that is everything for today's video. Yeah, overall I was really pleased with everything that I tried out today and everything that I unboxed. So I'm excited for next month, which is this month, as you know. Oh, geez Louise, I'm so far behind as usual, but so if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this type of video so I can keep making them in the future. And if you have not yet subscribed, I think now is the time. You should definitely do that before you leave. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time that I post a new video. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I love you all so much. Bye.